Bushwick is a low-budget movie. It stars Dave Bautista and it is written by Nick D'Amici, the guy that wrote Stakeland 1 and 2 and a couple other things that I really liked, and it made me curious to check this one out. It is a condensed story pretty much about this guy Stupe, played by Bautista, and this girl Lucy, who are forced together at the start of the movie when there seems to be this all-out attack on Brooklyn by some kind of militarised force. You don't really know everything that's happened, and you shouldn't either because the characters don't know anything either. Lucy is going to meet her parents with her boyfriend when this attack happens. The boyfriend gets killed. She's kind of lost, doesn't know what's happening. The streets are just crazy with these guys in black suits taking people down, gangs, and are trying to fight back against these people. It's just sheer mayhem. She makes it into a building and is attacked. Fortunately, Stupe is there to protect her. He is an ex-military guy and he is kind of a little bit prepared, and Lucy tags along as these two people just try to make it the few blocks to safety out of what is just sheer chaos that is happening all around them. Now, it is a very low budget movie, but they do the best with what they've got. There's lots of drone footage in that, and this is very nice to see, and I like some of the aspects of the movie. I like the fact that you do not get all the answers. You get tidbits here and there, but you get enough to say create a bigger picture. But it's basically this character's story, Lucy and Stupe, as they are kind of forced together. Now, Stupe is someone that can kind of handle himself. Lucy is someone that just can't. Together they can create a cohesive unit. They a little bit of companionship on this crazed journey through a few city blocks that would normally be fine but is now a war zone. You have lots of helicopters, you have lots of guys in black militarised uniform with no depiction of any country or that on it. But you do get a reason as to why they're invading later on. It's actually quite an interesting one and makes a little bit of sense in the world climate that we're in at the moment. The action is pretty strong. There is some dodgy CGI, especially with explosions and things like that, but you know, it doesn't really take away from the movie. It can tear it down if you allow it to, but understand that the budgets in this are part of the constraints that make it the way it is. I think Dave Bautista does an excellent job here of actually playing a character, and he gets a chance to really shine with his acting chops rather than just being a big guy who fights a lot. And he does do a couple of fights here when he has to, but he's more along the lines of just like a solemn character who just wants to survive and wants to help people survive. He's a good guy. He helps Lucy out when he doesn't have to, and that kind of gives you an instinct into his character. Lucy is one of these people who seems to compartmentalise really well and attunes to this situation. Later on in the movie, they get to her sister and it's a complete opposite, somebody that just cannot handle the situation they're in. Along the way, they meet some nice characters. Some people are friendly, some people are foes, and it could be people that they've known within the neighbourhood. And it's a nice idea. I think I like the idea of this story a lot. It's very, very unusual, but it's something that I really liked seeing. I wish it was on a grander scale, but then I think it would kind of take away from the personalised story we do have of Stupe and Lucy, and that would be a shame. The fact that it's low budget doesn't really take away from the fact of how it looks. It just, when it gets to some of the bigger set pieces with helicopters and explosions, it isn't able to fully fulfill what they should be, and that's fine. But a lot of the images it creates are really nicely shot. They use colours very well, and they use choice of angles particularly well as well. You need to remember there's like long city blocks that are just shut off, or it looks as if it's devoid of people, or it's got city mass buildings just full of ramshackle people. It seems, you know, what I'm saying is they do very well with the budget they did have. I think the acting performances are pretty good. I like the story a lot, a whole lot. I think it's pretty tremendous. And this is like a direct-to-video movie that you should definitely check out. I think Bushwick is very exciting. I like the idea of the story. I like the characters. I like the performances, especially of Bautista, who is very surprising and very good in the role. I like where the movie ends up, and I just pretty much like everything about it. It's not super fantastic. It may not be one that I go back to a lot. I will probably go back and check it out again at some point because I did think it was pretty fun. And yeah, Bushwick is well worth your time. So check it out. Let me know in the comment box below what you thought of Bushwick, and I will see you next time on Man vs Film.